I'm feeling personally attacked, Josh.
Look, man, that's just how the chemistry breaks down.
Quit attacking me!
Caffeine blocks the adenine receptors in your brain, and then those adenine receptors start replicating.
No, I'm actually feeling attacked because I said that I can't kick coffee, so I'm feeling attacked right now. I feel so triggered right
See, you shouldn't feel attacked because he's providing a scientific explanation as to why it's so difficult.
I'm feeling scientifically attacked.
I'm feeling
scientifically
attacked.
and logically attacked.
God damn it!
Drink!
You are listening to a podcast of the Geek I Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geekio.
Hello, gentle listener. While Geek I.O. holds its talent to the highest standards, what follows will likely involve the sort of language usually reserved for sailors on leave. If you're of a delicate disposition, then perhaps you would consider a different podcast.
Geeking out across the globe. Hold on to your butts. It's the Geek I.O. Show.
The Geek I.O. Show.
I probably know the word. Hello and welcome, friends! Yes, friends, every single last one of you, whether we have met or not, to the Geek I.O. Show, episode number 242. Man. Hey, Dale.
Hey, CJ.
You've been doing this for a long fucking time, dude.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a hot minute.
This is the 26th of April, 2018. Of course, I'm CJ, and that was Dale.
Hi, I'm Dale. Hi.
Hi, this is Raul.
Dale. Silence.
Wait
It
a
always
second.
breaks down.
Well, no, because you went with Dale first, and it threw me off. I'm Raul, by the way. I'm the one doing the background stuff. Not very
He's
well.
our Ned. He's the guy in the chair.
I'm Carrie. I'm making a shawl.
And I am Josh, replying to chat while talking.
Mm-mm.
And Quarrelsome Rhino beats me to the punch. Yay, song lyrics.
Right? You know what? You know what's a good song lyric, though? Before we get too far into this, we have not one, but two birthdays! Happy birthday to Raul and Josh.
Happy birthday! I mean, no, not really. Not.
Thank
And
you.
also Felix, but he's not in the chat right now.
Yeah.
I lied to him earlier. I said birthday puns. Birthday puns were a piece of cake, and I couldn't think of any other ones.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, I set up that bit and I couldn't pay it off.
God no.
God, yes.
No, that song is.
We want to give away $937,000 on live on air. Pew 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 pew. Or did I mention it's in space points? So it's not actually money. Also, the network doesn't know about this. Shh.
No.
It's a long story. You need to have watched the video to understand that.
All right. So.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. How are we all doing?
I mean, we've been having a pretty good time up until the official start of the show, talking to our good buddy David here. So,
Yeah.
we'd like to thank him for coming to hang out with us, and No Juice as well for chiming in and being interactive and helpful here and there. We've got a couple other people who are still lurking in the shadows. Those darn skateboard gangs.
Those electrical.
Yeah, we have a
appliances.
Steam gang going on at our lurker people, and I love it.
And then Cog Whistle, which again still sounds like my steam-powered butler.
Or your steam powered butt.
Your steam powered
My
butt.
butt is not steam-powered; it's powered by
With
Chipotle.
as many robots are around, you might disagree.
Oh wow.
I mean, you're not wrong.
As you sleep, they just slowly infuse themselves into your butt.
I mean, as long as they infuse the rest of me, I'm okay with that.
Nope, just a butt.
Just your butt.
Talk about buns of steel.
Right? And speaking of, it is time for
Gadgets, games, and gizmos.
We got to be quick because I don't want to make Dale cry again. This is Gadget Games Games where we're talking about the stuff we've been doing the last week. I'm going to start. I am 2 trophies away from platinuming Witch in the 100 Night 2. I have only ever platinumed one other game, and I am only doing this because as we're getting ready to wind up to the last boss, like I looked, I'm like, Jesus, we're 87% of trophies anyway. Might as well
go the extra mile.
Got Monster Hunter World back from GameFly, and that game is still real good.
I need to play more of that, but I've been distracted, so.
Indeed. And also playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV lately. Samurai is real good.
The Way of Bushido.
It is real good. And that's pretty much it. I've been playing Dragon Ball Super cards.
How many hours are you in Witch and the 100 Night?
I honestly don't know. Rachel, most of it. So I don't know.
Yeah, usually with games that have trophies, the ones I usually miss are the maxing out like some of the skills. Like with Final Fantasy 15, maxing out cooking, survival, fishing, and all that. That's pretty much all I have left. And I think destroying the mountain.
All right. Speaking of Ro, what have you been doing, my friend?
Not much. Just my birthday. I just got back like 30 minutes before Dale got 30 minutes after Dale got the call. Posted.
It's gonna keep happening
with family. Yes, I know. I also planned my mom's birthday last Saturday. Okay. Had a little
mother.
had a small get together, about like 60 people, cooked a whole lot of chicken.
Yeah, I saw that. That is a shitload of chicken.
God, yeah.
Yeah, and we even had leftovers, so I've been eating that for the past couple of days.
Yay, leftover chicken.
Unfortunately, potato salad went out pretty quickly. It was really good potato salad. And yeah, I mean, my brother came down.
I'm just thinking of the Black Jeopardy thing.
Yeah, and other than that, I've been doing editing podcasts, anime, Manapool, playing Minecraft still, that SevTech mod. That's pretty much it for me. I'm eyeing God of War. I'm eyeing any other games. Yeah, I've been
Put
watching.
Your eyeball right on it.
I know, but I got so many other games I got to finish first.
Boy,
do it.
I mean, it's not from looking at it. It's not going to be like a 9-hour game. It looks like it's going to be like a 30.
No.
Because I saw that it's a little bit more open.
Yeah, it is. It's real good.
Because the other ones were not.
Yeah, very linear. But yeah, from the parts that I've seen, it is very good narrative. And that's pretty much it. What have you been up to, Carrie?
I have been getting ready for finals at school. I go to school all online, so all of my classes are videos. And because it's hard for me to focus on drawing stuff for Manapool and also watching my video lectures, I've been knitting a whole lot more. And I've been knitting this lovely shawl that was designed by our good friend, Quarrelsome Rhino. She gave me a copy of her pattern. And it starts in the middle, so this is going to be the part that like sits on my back and wraps around my shoulders. And eventually it will be gigantic and cuddly and awesome. And when I am taking a break from studying, I have been watching Josh do the thing that I'm sure he's going to be talking about here in a second. And yeah, other than that, meeting a lot of personal goals while studying, accomplishing things I've been wanting to accomplish for a very long time. So I'm feeling good right now. So Josh, what have I been watching you do this whole week?
Boy!
Whoa, my ear holes.
Oh,
Rip
Headphones users.
I've been playing God of War, which
Nice.
yeah, just get the game, get the game. It's real damn good. I haven't played any of the other entries in the God of War franchise, but this game just called to me, and I'm so glad it did because I haven't been doing much else other than playing it in my free time, and I'm still at only maybe through the first quarter of the game.
Oh, the soundtrack is so pretty, Rhino.
yeah, and I bet you
Game
people
is-
were expecting just another God of War game, like just
No, this one starts hitting you with the feels right from the get-go.
I saw the opening. Yes.
This game, the high, pretty much the highest praise I can think of giving a game called God of War starring Kratos. It is a beautiful triumph over toxic masculinity. Kratos still gets to be a badass. He still gets to smash and destroy and just kill things. But the story puts a whole different spin on it. Sorry, I'll stop talking on your turn, Josh.
No, I love getting your hot take on things. But yeah, I liked the game as a whole so much. I kind of went whole hog with a birthday present to myself and got the super fancy Mason edition.
Ooh.
Came in a big old box, primarily because of this.
Nice.
Oh,
That's not a robot.
No, but it's a God of War and Son of War doing what they do and killing guys who are already dead because Nordic zombies. So yeah, it's got the super fancy steelbook case. It came with a bunch of rad little figures of characters in the game. These are the dwarven blacksmiths that you'll be meeting in your journey. I won't spoil too much about them, but
Are
they
they
are
Scottish?
fantastic.
Are they Scottish?
No,
Oh,
that would be Scottish voice, anyways. This gent right here.
oh, Mimir.
nice.
Nice.
And it's
And
just
now it won't shut up.
well, you have to push a button. Probably the funniest thing that came with the collector set was the stonemason's ring, which for a prop item in a collector's edition, I was quite surprised to see fits me perfectly.
Ooh, that's
Nice.
luck. Actually,
And
that's
is
very
real damn
lucky.
nice.
God.
But yeah, other than that, it's got a steelbook case. It came with a digital version of the art book, as well as some kind of digital comic book I haven't read yet. It's just a cloth. There was so much in that box, and like that's what I loved about it was a collector's edition of the game that was actually worth getting the collector's edition for.
Yeah.
Like so many collector's editions, like the fighting game we don't talk about, its collector's edition with the Infinity Easter eggs.
Ugh.
But yeah, this one was just so worth it. All of the things that came with it are so nice, and it was a good purchase, even if it was a little expensive, which was like $160 American.
Hmm.
But for everything that it gets you, I had to have it. I mean, I didn't, it wasn't a life or death thing, but it's so nice, and the game is so damn fun. Like, I'm not great at the over-the-shoulder third-person play style, so it's a little touch and go for me at times. But everything else about the game, the music, the actual game itself is so damn gorgeous. The story that's being told, it's just so good.
And I think the
David and Friends
over the
asks, David and Friends asks, is that game Mortal Kombat?
No, the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and its collector's edition with the real shit Infinity Stones.
I'm still waiting for Capcom versus SNK to come back.
Ooh.
I remember
But
playing
yeah,
that on the Neo Geo.
outside of that, I am off for the weekend for my birthday, so I am real goddamn excited to do fuck all of nothing but what I want to do.
Woo!
Very nice.
So yeah, it's gonna be good times. Might go see Infinity War with some friends.
Yeah.
Oh, you- the water buffalo. Oh wait, no, that's Age of Aquarium.
Dell, for comparison, that is 211 Australian dollars.
Wait, huh?
160.
211 Australian. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So let's see. That would bring us down to the man, the myth, the legend, Daily.
Damn!
No!
Yelling from 2 Australias away.
Nicole, you're in the way. Move out of the way, Nicole. God damn you, Nicole. It's a strange GLS bit that we're never doing again. Anyway, what have I been up to this week? I'm getting back into the Pokemon Go. It's still a game that exists, you guys. I don't know if you know this.
It is. I've been playing a lot of it lately.
Oh, really? Oh, there you go. They've done some really nice updates in the year that I've been away from it.
Yeah, calling the best generation into it. And that was before the internet got a boner for it.
Gen 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Gen 3. I'm meeting a whole heap of new friends that I'm not familiar with because Gen 3, I don't know anything past Gold and Silver. Should really get on that. Oh, and the trading card game. If it's not the trading card game, the first Gen trading card game, forget it. It's out. So meeting new friends, doing all that. Got the Snorlax in a local gym. And unfortunately, I keep missing the raids. I logged on the other day and went, a raid is happening in 1 minute. You have 1 minute to walk 3 blocks away. Have fun.
They last for a while.
Well, this had a timer above it that said 1. Yeah. So I mean, it had 1 minute to go on it. So I'm like, I'm gonna skip that. What else? I saw The Disaster Artist the other day.
Yeah.
That's such a good movie.
Really is. Even beyond just being, The Room adjacent.
The Room 2.0.
Like, it's really good. Really well done.
It's so well done, and it is quite a long film, but I actually felt it was well planned out and well paced. I know that's a hot button issue, but
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they were essentially making 2 movies into one. So
yeah, kind of.
Because they showed all the scenes from the Room, right?
All the good scenes, yeah.
All the
6
6-minute compilation video that's the best scenes from The Room, and they kind of did that credits scene. We're outside of spoiler zone for this movie, right?
I still need to see it.
Carrie will get grumpy at you if you mention it.
So
Okay,
I've
so I
got
wanna-
one question. Do they explain? Well, I guess it's spoiler if you say yes or no, right? Okay.
Neither confirm nor deny.
Never mind.
Is it a spoiler if you? Never mind.
You can go to the movie spoiler channel in our Discord.
Okay, you can do that. Oh, actually, I put it in the not spoiler, but there is I reckon there's one. This is actually I'm dancing around it. There's one moment in the film that I was actually physically uncomfortable with, that I had to kind of squirm in my seat. I'm like, oh, I'm not surprised, but really.com? Really? Again, not surprised, but I was just like, that went as well as I'd hoped. But it was a really good movie. I'd give it an 8 on the Tito scale.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a solid movie. There's a few parts where it gets a bit off, but it's a solid movie. What else? Donkey Kong Country 3 can go suck a dongle. Hey, Rao, what have you been up to?
I already went.
Already went. So that
Oh,
means
this,
we are
that's just me. Wow, that was quick. I'm not used to
going
this.
to put a kibosh in the middle of the show because we were running real late anyway. So we are going to normally and for podcast listeners, here's an ad. Here's some ads. We'll be back. Stay tuned. And welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you want an ad-free experience, tune in live Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern over at twitch.tv/geekio show. You know what time it is.
Oh, geek out.
Man, Zoom ducked the hell out of that one.
Did it really?
This
Oh.
is the
We
Geek
still
Out,
heard it.
where Dale is going to take the reins as our game master.
Hi. Normally, I'm used to having like 3 minutes for a costume change, but apparently I had less than 10 seconds. So,
Good job on the crash change.
Thank you. Hey, it's like I worked on a stage show or something. Hey, this is a part of the show where I bring a game to the show and we get to play around in a space for a while, and people yell at me for doing stuff. Hey, so I want to thank the birthday boy, the myth, the legend, Raul Garza, for suggesting this game.
I'll be.
Right back. Okay. Hey, that's good. I'll vamp. I'll vamp. It's all right. So, the law, right? Everyone knows the law.
The lore.
The law.
I mean, I fought the law and the law won.
I mean, that's how that normally goes.
But I did not shoot the deputy.
Did not shoot the deputy. Did not shoot the deputy. I don't know the rest of that song.
Does
I know
anybody?
I shot the sheriff.
I did not fight the deputy. I did not win at Jeopardy.
Yes.
I lost on Jeopardy.
That's better.
Ooh.
Ooh, I
It's a
totally
great
don't
song. I mean,
there's that. So there's some weird and wacky laws out there that make you question society.
the Blue Book.
The Blue Book. It's so much fun. It matches my game show jacket. It's a great bit for audio listeners. But and Raul suggested that there's some really weird and bizarre laws, and it would be a good idea to kind of workshop a game around that. So,
Fun.
what we're going to do is I've got a law here, a weird and wacky law, and I'm going to give you a list of possible states that law belongs to.
Law
your
or
job-
lore?
Yes, law. L-A-W.
I know.
This is
I
going to
know.
be a weird accent thing.
No, he was referencing the GLS bit.
Oh yeah, the
Law
David
versus
law.
lore. The
David's
law of Josh,
The law of Josh. That's what it was.
but not this Josh.
Not our Josh. Another Josh. A random Josh. A troll Josh.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm
That's
going to
the
give you a
Josh you're
law.
looking for.
That's not the Josh I was looking for. This is the Josh I'm looking for. That's not a Josh. This is a Josh.
I'm a Josh.
Quit
And I'm
joshing
not joshing you.
around.
I'm going to stop joshing around, yeah. I'll give you a law and a list of possible states that law could potentially belong to, and you'll have to guess which state the law actually belongs to. Out of that
Oh, this
list
should be
of
good.
3.
Sweet. Let's do it.
CJ, we're going to start with you,
Yo.
because I'm a creature of habit. Law. Nice. Law 1. Bingo games cannot last more than 5 hours.
Oh.
Okay.
Does that law belong to A, Minnesota, B, North Carolina, or C, South Carolina?
That sounds like a South Carolina law.
Mm-hmm. Raul,
I want to say Minnesota.
Oh, we got a raid.
Whoa!
A raid at the worst possible time. Oh no!
OMG from OMG BBQ from RMP. Nice. Hi, M-Beam. Hi.
Oh wait, they brought barbecue. I'm instantly okay with this.
I know, right?
Ooh.
You know what I have
That's this weekend. Barbecues this weekend.
Thank you,
Let's
Ritual Misery.
Thank you, Mitchell Mystery, for the raid. Anyway, bro.
I'm going to go Minnesota because the least likely.
Minnesota?
Minnesota, don't you know?
Don't you know?
Carrie, don't you know?
I was thinking South Carolina as well, actually.
Josh.
That does sound kind of like a South Carolina thing. Because I know so much about South Carolina.
I know, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're off to a flying start. The answer was B. North Carolina.
North Carolina.
You know who did get it right is David.
Dave and friends got it right. North
He did
Carolina.
put B.
He did put B. We can confirm. Did put B before the Mexican Dale. Jesus, all right. This is going to be all mispronouncing of the last bits. All right, question 2. No, flying start, no points.
No point.
David
Nah,
got
we-
1 point.
Now, David's got a
Playing
point.
at home.
You know what? David, you're on the scoreboard. You're on the official scoreboard. All right. Ral, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
You may not take a picture of a rabbit from January to April without an official permit.
Take a picture of a rabbit?
A picture of a rabbit. You can't take a photograph of a rabbit between January to April without an official permit.
Oh.
But if you can get it to hold still, you can do an oil painting of one.
Exactly. Well, I mean, good luck trying to keep a rabbit still. Ugh. Geek I does not condone animal cruelty. Your possible states are Wyoming, Iowa, or Texas. I kicked my chair really loudly. I do apologize if that came through.
I didn't hear it, so you're fine.
Okay.
I want to say Iowa. It's Iowa.
You believe it's Iowa.
Yes.
Carrie.
I am gonna say Wyoming. Their laws about bothering wildlife are very strict, and there might be something to do with letting the bunnies survive the winter and not harassing them when it's fucking cold outside.
Josh.
I am also on the Wyoming boat.
Speaking of boats, CJ.
What? So there's Wyoming, and what were the other two again? I'm sorry.
Wyoming, Iowa, and Texas. Text your ass. Mexican.
Yeah, Wyoming.
And David
Maybe.
says Texas.
And David says Texas. Ral and Dave, your answers were incorrect. It was Wyoming. I don't have any sounders yet.
Oh, why don't you have sounders? Beep, 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 beep.
Because I'm lame and I'm an asshole, and that's not an excuse.
There's both confirm and deny noise, by the way.
Wyoming? You can't take a picture of a rabbit? Wow. Okay.
Like
Well,
Carrie said,
but-
their wildlife protection laws are obscene.
It is
Yeah,
illegal
between
to be
January
within
and
a
April.
certain foot radius of a bear.
Cheapers.
To be standing.
I mean, not that you would want to be in the first place, because
Yeah.
bear.
Is that a protection for the person or for the bear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because here's the thing: it's not only does it agitate the wildlife if you're like in their personal space, but say a bear is ends up killing a person in what the bear perceives to be self-defense. People are going to want that bear to be hunted and killed.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you could still get a permit to take a photo of a rabbit between January and April.
Yeah, like if you're a professional wildlife photographer and you know the laws and you know how to, you know, compose yourself in a national park and in the wilderness and how to respect wildlife, and you have a gigantic telephoto lens and can take it from 100 feet away, then yeah, you can do that.
Right. All right. Question number 3. We're going to start with Kerry on this one.
Alrighty.
You cannot buy any... let me try that again. You cannot buy meat of any kind on Sunday. Apart from the fact that that's my new book title, that's also a law. Possible answers are Washington, Alabama, or Utah. Is that for the bear or the person? Yes. Nice.
DC or state?
State. Washington State.
Okay. Well, I've eaten... Does this specify restaurants or grocery stores or just any meat whatsoever? It doesn't say.
Just any meat.
Okay, well, I've been to Utah and ordered meat in restaurants on a Sunday.
Brag much.
So I'm going to guess Alabama?
All right, B, question mark.
David says A.
Not too sure. David says A. Josh!
Daily.
Joshy! That doesn't work. Also, I'm never doing that again. Unless you want me to. Unless that's a thing, but I'm not doing that again.
I actually completely blanked on the question and answers. So something about being illegal to buy meat on a Sunday.
You cannot buy meat of any kind on a Sunday.
And the state options were Alabama, Utah,
Washington, Alabama, Utah. Washington State.
I'm going to say Washington because Washington has Seattle. Seattle has a shitload of vegans.
Yeah, that's a thought process. CJ. I don't know where I was going with
that one wrong.
Washington, Alabama, and Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to be the contrarian, and actually, I'm going to say Washington, just because.
Just because of that thought process. Yeah. Wow.
I'm going to go with Washington as well because Alabama, you got that southern cooking, and I don't think they would have a law to ban meat.
I mean, you can still eat the meat, but you can't buy the meat. Oh god, that's going to be clipped out later.
You're supposed to go from church straight to the barbecue.
Exactly.
But are there any laws about beating the meat?
Probably.
You can't beat your meat until marriage, Josh. Don't beat your meat until marriage. Is that how that works in Alabama?
Wait.
You're giving Raul a fright.
He's in Texas, not in Alabama. He's fine. Kerry, your answer.
Squirrel some rhino. No.
No. Just no. Kerry, your answer of Alabama is... Where is it? Incorrect. It is Washington.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Wow.
I would not have thought that a state as liberal as Washington would still have a you can't do XYZ on Sunday law.
Well, I mean, half of Washington doesn't know what day
of the... a long time ago was the thing.
Yeah, Washington probably doesn't know like what day of the week it is most of the time.
These blue book laws are ridiculous. It's illegal to go whaling in Nebraska. Let that sink in for a moment.
Wait, I don't know my geography, but isn't Nebraska inland?
Yes.
Yes.
It is the
You are
dead.
correct, David.
It is in the dead center of the United States.
I'm going to give myself a point for that. I'm not, but hey. All right. Question 4. We're going to start with Josh on this one.
Yay me.
Yay you! Chickens are not allowed to cross the road.
Huh.
But
Which state did not make this joke?
that puts to rest the eternal squandry.
Huh.
Geeks can still cross the road. Uh-oh. CJ's going, ha, ha.
Huh.
I think this. I
Yes,
think
this
this
show,
quiz.
This is that kind of show.
I think this
Where
quiz
we've
just
been
broke
both
CJ.
crossing the road. No, I think that's him petty laughing at the fact that we've resolved to chicken crossing the road jokes.
No. It's definitely this question.
It's definitely just this question. Huh.
So what are my
All
options?
right,
Lay them on me.
Your options are Montana, Ohio, or Georgia.
Hmm.
Who do they give the
Goddamn it,
ticket
Ohio.
to? Who, do they give it to the chicken? What? I mean, what if it's a free range chicken? If it's a wild chicken?
A wild chicken crosses the road. Headline
That's why they
in this
put the
state.
signs in Chicken Scratch.
It depends on if the chicken is little or not.
All right, we gotta quit yoking about.
Please. stay
No,
away from
egg puns, no!
Raul's only weakness.
And on your birthday,
I
too.
know. It's foul humor.
Oh.
And there goes the shot glass.
Whoa.
David, you're not wrong.
I you know what? I agree wholeheartedly with you, David. Ohio would make a law that stupid.
Alright, is your official answer B? Look at it, Eddie. That's a reference that only I would get because that's an Australian reference from an Australian show. Hey, someone else talk. CJ.
Definitely Ohio.
Definitely Ohio.
How else are you going to
Yeah.
trap people in the state?
What
Right.
was the other two?
You got Montana, Ohio, Georgia.
I'm gonna go with Georgia.
Go with
Because the way that
Georgia.
the way you guys
Georgia,
portray Ohio, it's like a cold for frozen north tundra.
The chicken goes down to Georgia.
Chicken goes down to Georgia. That has to be the show title.
The chicken
Hey,
goes
there-
down to Georgia.
There's Ohio. That explains so much.
Oh, I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry.
Where are you from? Yeah, I'm from Columbus.
The chicken went down to Georgia. Thank you. I was about to literally just add that. Thank you.
He was looking for a soul to steal. Was it a buy? Looking to make it.
Carrie.
I'm gonna go Georgia just because I feel like it. I don't have a logical reason.
By the way, I love how some people play these games. It's great. It's like, I'm just gonna pick that because I can, because it's a free country on the internet.
I had a logical reason to pick Wyoming.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Everybody gets one super logical reason, or at least to themselves logical reason. Carrie had Wyoming. I had my Washington, Seattle vegan bullshit. Raul, I'm from Texas. No.
No, I'm from Texas.
Um,
No.
I really wanted to be Georgia so we can get a chicken costume and have them cross the road.
Well, Raul Garza and Carrie, guess what you're dressing up as for Dragon Con? The answer is Georgia.
Oh!
Yay!
So it's illegal for a chicken to cross the road?
Yes.
But what if he's really scared?
What if it's really scared? Yeah, and also, how could you sue a wild chicken?
Well, you wouldn't sue a chicken. You would
It's
cite it.
probably against the farm owners. It's probably got something to do with property ownership laws or something like that.
Chicken
Yeah, or
versus
like-
the state of Georgia.
It was
It's
probably like these two farmers across the street from each other, and they wouldn't stop fighting because one farmer's chickens kept getting into the other farmer's coop, and so they're like, you know what? It's illegal for them to cross the road.
I'm not at all looking up inflatable chicken costumes right now.
Not at all. Not at all. I don't know what would give us
Not
that idea.
one bit.
You know what that's going to cost you?
What?
No.
I think we're whisking breaking, Raul.
I was honestly expecting the shot glass to come back up with that hand.
All right.
This is why Daddy drinks.
All right, we're gonna do a few more of these. We got.
Oh
Two
God.
more. We can do 2 more,
Okay.
real quick. Because of chat delay, we're gonna go with CJ first.
All right.
Red cars may not drive down Lake Street.
Okay.
Did you put an inflatable link to an inflatable costume in the Twitch chat?
What? No. What?
No. Why would I suggest such a thing? Chicken, you're under arrest for crossing the road. Can we make that the show title?
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's all the
Hey,
time.
we
All
get
right.
to this one, this man.
There you go. All right. Possible states are Michigan, Minnesota, or Maine.
Red cars cannot drive down Lake Street.
Yes. Where in the US is there a Lake Street? Hey, there's a Lake Street where I live too, but you can drive red
Every
cars.
fucking road.
Rhino says don't pick Maine.
Yeah, because
Oh.
there's no lakes in Maine. They're all in Michigan and Minnesota.
I'm actually going to go strictly. All right, my turn for weird logic. Minnesota is known as the state of 1,000 lakes, so Lake Drive, Minnesota.
That would be Lake Street, Minnesota.
Whatever. Just a lot of lakes.
Rhino says
Whatever.
there's
That
a
doesn't-
lot of lakes in Maine.
There are?
There's a lot of lakes in Maine. Huh.
Well, she would know.
They are
Who
also.
lives there?
I mean, there you go. Ral. Hi.
I'm going to go with Michigan.
Go with Michigan.
Sounds like a weird backwards law Michigan would have.
Yeah, right. There is hell in Michigan. Kerry.
Yes.
Well, you would think that Michigan would want to celebrate cars because they're, Motor City and all.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go Minnesota.
Minnesota. Josh. So many.
I'm
So many cards.
feeling like gonna vote for Maine.
Vote for Maine. And we did not get a thing from David. We did not get a.
Did not get a thing from David.
We did not get a thing
Oh,
from
no.
David.
A.
Yes,
No, he says
Because-
A because they're assholes.
Oh, A because I thought that was a beginning of a list. A because they're assholes. All right.
And we are still linking the chicken costumes.
We're still linking the chicken costume. geek-io.net/Amazon. Get on it, kids. You buy your chicken costume and help us out.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's confirming his vote for A there.
All right, awesome. CJ and Kerry, your answer of Minnesota is correct.
Yay!
Yay!
Weird logic corner hour.
Weird logic.
All right, we've got one more here that I really want to get.
You guys need to look at the image of the one that I just linked.
Really? Wait, these are all different?
Oh my God.
Wow. Hey, does this inflatable chicken costume look my butt thing?
That's the show title. Does this chicken costume look my
What is this fucking wish level title for the sale? Purim Halloween air-blown inflatable chicken costume adult rooster cock fancy dress cosplay hen stag night outfit.
Here, for
I just need
for
a
the
stag
Twitch viewers.
outfit.
This is
David
what
wants
we're
to know
looking.
if we have a PO box.
No.
Oh, we do not have a PO box.
Shoot me an email and I can get you the address.
Yeah, so answer is email.
Answer is email. Our PO box is our email.
It was not on Wish. That was an Amazon listing.
Yeah.
I know, right? That game, I still have a lot of outtakes of that game. All right, one more here because I really want to get this out because of the obvious jokes. I'll do one more real quick. CJ, I started with you first last time, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yep.
Yes, I did. Just confirming where we're at previously on this last question. Rao, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
It's illegal to attend a public event or use public transport within 4 hours of eating an onion or garlic.
It's a good thing I have a car.
This is Pennsylvania, because that's where all the vampires live.
Exactly. They eat it.
And you went into a silver voice to say that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, David, don't. Do not.
Oh.
Transylvania.
Surprisingly, none of that state is not on my list, which I don't know why, for the obvious joke, but hey, there you go. Your possible answers are California, Florida, or Indiana. Ohio. Or you can go off the board and go Ohio.
California, Indiana, or Florida?
Correct.
What was the question again? Chat was distracting me.
Okay. It's illegal to attend a public event or use public transports within 4 hours of
Right,
eating
the onion and garlic. Okay.
It's a long question.
I want to say
Two more.
Indiana. It's probably going to be in Indiana.
But do you want... Yeah, okay, you are saying Indiana.
Because it's closest to Ohio.
That's closest to Ohio.
Thanks, Ambeam.
Thanks, Mbeam. Hi, Mbeam.
It's Florida, Indiana.
California.
California, Florida, Indiana. And yes, you're up, Carrie. Sorry, I didn't formally introduce you.
That's okay. I honestly was just asking out of order because reasons. I'm gonna go Indiana because I feel like it.
Because you can. It's a free world on the internet. Josh.
I think it is California.
California? Is that because of all the liberals and the hipsters and
The hoity-toity celebrities, actually.
there you go.
But
And
they
with
don't
that
use
spicy
public
bread.
transportation.
Keanu Reeves does.
Yeah,
do.
Keanu Reeves does, yeah.
There's a lot of public transportation in California.
Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat, ding ding.
That's a thing that just happened.
Okay.
That was a very aggressive ding ding there.
Yeah,
All
mine
of
did ding.
my dings are aggressive.
We need to clip Dale going, that was a thing that just happened, and put it on the soundboard.
Right. CJ.
All right. I'm going to say Florida strictly because of Miami.
Okay.
And
There's
also because...
a lot of garlic in Cuban food. So they're like, no, fuck you guys. You're not coming on my public transportation after you eat your stank ass Cuban food.
I just realized it
Cuban
can't
food
be...
is delicious.
I
It
love
can't
Cuban
be-
food, but I'm not a politician.
It can't be a weird law without Florida, right? I should have picked
Exactly.
Florida. I should have picked
Exactly.
Florida.
Well, Rao, Carrie, and chat room. I'm just lumping everyone in the chat room now together, which I shouldn't do because you're all unique individuals that are special or something. Your answers of Indiana were correct.
The one closest to Ohio.
The one closest to
God damn it,
Ohio.
Ohio, you failed me again.
How close is Indiana to Ohio? Are they neighbors?
Literally right next to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Ohio's got the unfortunateness of being directly under Michigan, next to Pennsylvania and Indiana,
and above Kentucky.
and West Virginia.
Which
What?
tried to kill us.
What's wrong with Kentucky?
Everything.
I love Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Ding, ding, ding,
I love Kentucky Fried
ding,
Chicken.
ding, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey, Kentucky
Sorry,
didn't try to kill Josh and me when we were driving from Ohio.
Oh, okay.
West Virginia, however,
West Virginia.
So I've got the final standings. Josh got 2 points. CJ, Rao, and David got 3 points. But the person who is not going to jail because she knows all the strange laws is Carrie.
yay, Carrie wins.
Thank you everyone for playing. Thank you, Rao, for suggesting this game. If you've got a game or a bit idea, please do send it in geekioshow@gmail.com or hit me up in the Discord, geek-io.net/Discord. And this is my favorite part of the show where I get to strip down live on air.
Bang the
Woo! Take
Bang.
it off, take it off, take it off.
Bang the
Take it
doodle.
off.
Bang the doodle.
Look, I
Dale's
saw
probably
Dale's
like, you like-
humongous Woody.
Let's go.
Oh man! All right, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
That was a good game.
Fantastic game. And I have
that one's got legs because there's a lot of dumb laws out there.
Yeah, there is. Did you know that it is illegal to have oral sex in Florida?
Just in general, or
No, it is illegal to have oral sex in Florida.
You cannot push a moose out of a moving airplane in Alaska.
I actually
You
I
know
don't-
camel
I don't wanna-
hunting
I don't want to
in
ruin some of
Nevada.
these.
You can't hunt camels in Nevada.
But actually, I will give away one of these because this law is quite ridiculous. It is if you are found stealing soap, you must wash yourself until the bar of soap is completely used up in Arizona.
That sounds actually really painful.
Because
In
Constantly.
Maine, says Rhino, you may not step out of a plane in flight.
That's a
So-
life world universal law.
Well, I mean, that technically means that parachuting would be illegal.
And Beam says no sex in the champagne room on Geek IO. That's a fact.
It says not to step if you fall out of the plane.
or jump.
Oh yeah, what about jumping?
What?
Also,
what did you-
M-Beam is assuming we can afford a champagne room.
Right? Champagne's expensive.
I mean,
No,
if
it's
you want
actually-
us to be able to afford champagne, you can buy 500 bits for $1.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, shameless plug at this point.
Ryan.
Remember, if you are a Twitch Prime subscriber, which means you have linked your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you can subscribe for free. Just got to remember to do it every month. Also, right now, all Twitch Prime subscribers can buy 500 bits, like Carrie said, for 99 cents. And you can donate to your favorite channel, which may or may not be us.
This one, right?
This one,
David-
right?
David
Yeah.
says, in what state is eating fried chicken with a fork illegal?
Is eating fried chicken a fork?
That was actually a law that didn't make it into this game, but that was a law that I was going to include. That got.
Let's
It's
see.
it's going to be one of the southern ones. I'm going to guess Kentucky.
I want to say Georgia.
M-Beam says
Georgia.
Alabama.
South Carolina.
I think it's South Carolina.
If
Gotta
it's
wait-
Georgia,
gotta wait
we
for-
have to do this in Georgia, don't we?
All right.
Breaking the law. Breaking the
While
law.
we're waiting for that one, you can listen to the show Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, Fridays at 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/geekio.
Of course, it's Kentucky.
Of course, it's Kentucky.
Kentucky, of course, it's Kentucky.
Fucking Ohio! You can get a hold of us, geekioshow@gmail.com, Twitter, Facebook, all those are /geekioshow. You can even give us a call. Leave us a voicemail. It's 727-489-4335. That is 727-489-GEEK. We also have a Discord, and remember that. You can go to geek-io.net/Discord to hang out with us at all times of the day and night. Remember, you can support this stream and everything that we do on the Geek IO network by heading over to patreon.com/geekio. That will also get you into a private Discord channel that you can influence the stuff as you are influence the shows that you love to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, CJ.
What were we going to do next week, and what are we going to do next week?
Well, we were Thank you, Real Life, for not letting us do Avengers Infinity War next week. But to start off May's Rant and Review month is Anime Part 1, Full Metal Alchemist, the live action.
Yeah.
Woo!
We were
And
going
I'm
for
gonna
the
be-
entire month of it, but turns
Ugh.
out 2 of the biggest movies of the year coming out this month. So it's just a rant and review month.
Also, we're going to be doing the fun bit of Dale fighting with Hotel Wi-Fi next week.
Yay!
Yay!
You can do it, Daily. I believe in you.
Daily! If I can't build a snowman, how am I expected to fight?
No,
I can't fight
if
a
you couldn't
snowman, how am I-
fight a snowman.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Would You Rather bot.
The summer movie SmackDown update.
Oh man, I got to play that. Budlaw.
All right,
here
all
in
6 months
Mexico.
off.
The games have started and wild cards are flying out the door. Charles has bought The Spy Who Dumped Me, and Josh bought Replicas. Of course, this is our first week into the game, so nothing is ending their run. However, entering their second week, Raul feels pretty, and I feel like a super trooper. 2.
Which made almost the same amount of money. It's just that you paid more for Super Troopers.
Yeah, because I thought Super Troopers would make more. Raul is currently in first place with $1.7 million, and I'm in second place with $1.1 million.
Which is probably going to jump up soon.
Oh, yeah, we have Infinity War opening up next week.
Somebody's about to make a lot of money.
What's it projected for? 200? 300?
Oh, it's projected like 50, isn't it?
Yeah, the entire projection is landing at like 600, but that's over its lifespan.
Oh.
Yeah, they're even maybe talking if it blows up like they say it might be $1 billion domestic movie.
What was the last $1 billion domestic movie? Avatar?
There hasn't been one.
Yeah, Avatar is the only one that came close. Hey, Raul.
Hey, CJ.
What's been going on this week, my friend?
Okay, Gamer Geeks. We got back on the Overwatch bandwagon. PvE is too good.
It is.
The Overwatch PvE is really awesome.
Yeah, but I think that if they made it an actual game mode that you can play whenever you want, they would have to balance it like they do WoW between PvE and actual PvP.
Well, I mean, just have different stats for different modes.
Yeah, it gets weird on that. Dell's Liquid Handicap month of Donkey Kong Country 3, which is not the worst game, wrapped up.
You said my name wrong. You said my name wrong.
Daily!
The last week you'll have to do that. I promise.
Next up, CJ goes back to Dark Souls. Why? Most likely, maybe something else.
Carrie had a real good idea I might do sometime during next month.
Okay. Generic Live Show plays a game of its own, and then then they go to Tex-Mex and all hell breaks loose.
Up their asses.
Mexican rice and 86 generic live drink number 5.
Also, the Generic Live Show is hosting its first ever AMA. That's Ask Me Anything. You can submit your questions to bit.ly/AskDale.
Yes, where you too can just to Dale or whatever that was.
So we also had the mana pool this week. In spite of the most recent intense events, boy, that was some intense events. Albana Adventures decide that it is perhaps in the best interest of their well-being to partake in a night of revelry and frivolity.
Frivolity, fragility.
Once it becomes known that Alteran's wondrous wagons have made their way to Tovera, food and festivities abound as they rally their spirits to what is to come.
So we finished up our intense events and decided to go and have some intense events.
Gotta love you.
Carrie went. Nice.
No.
Nice. So we'll go to try cotton candy and pretzels.
Smooth.
All right. Throughout the show, we and our lovely chat room have been adding stuff to geekioshow.showbot.tv, and now is the time that Carrie embarrasses herself by reading them.
So we have, I love the Beatles. Oh my God, there's a giant robot. Real Talk Hour. Warlords of Drano. I'm feeling scientifically attacked. Keep fighting the fight. Did I mention it's in Space Points? My butt is not steam powered. The internet got a boner for it. Never mind.
I forgot about that.
The fact that those are back to back, just
Is it a spoiler if you... Never mind. Yell at Dale. Law or lore? Is that for the bear or the person? Yes. The chicken went down to Georgia. Chicken, you are under arrest for crossing the road. Does this chicken costume make my butt look big? All my dings are aggressive. In which state is eating fried chicken a fork? And fucking Ohio.
Man, what a fun adventure we all had today, right?
it's a good show.
It's a very good show.
You can
we go.
vote. You can head over there right now and vote yourselves as well, our live chat room. Dale, I'm feeling scientifically attacked. Jumps up.
Scientifically
Like
attacked.
skyrockets up.
Was that actually on the show, or was that?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Well,
Was it on the show?
I
Well,
think it was. Yeah, because we brought up Josh ridiculing us for caffeine, scientifically.
no, that was before the show.
Too bad.
Too bad. So sad. And it might be just an extended audio file that goes up on the feed. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, guys. We will see you right back here next week. Bye.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Water Buffalo, and I hope you've enjoyed this Geek I Media Network production. Copyright 2018, you see how that works?
Jail dance.
I'm not dancing. I'm trying to wiggle my chair out from under my desk.